We back. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being vigilant. Oh, wait a second. Just a second. Okay. Thanks for being vigilant. Okay. So, okay, we're getting into it, just, like, putting a feeler out if anyone's still, like, down to finish this up. Okay, we're almost done. Especially for, like, the final boss of the run, I want, like, the, you know, audio and everything to be in sync. But, okay, I changed some items around, I put different equips on, so here we go. We're just gonna go, try to go fast, going straight. What do you mean we have another ingress? Okay. I didn't know we had a second fight. Hopefully this doesn't mess up audio again. Have I seen that big guy before? I think I have.
There is beauty in our imperfections.
Okay, I didn't know there was going to be another ingress battle.
Measured and steady.
Refreshing the IT. Thank you. Again, thank you for putting up with, like, these weird technical issues. I gotta figure out what happened, and I really now hope, like, this extra fight does not, like, cause delays that make it happen again. Okay. I just gotta get rid of their barriers. Don't use flesh weaving, you son of a... Why can't I use... Oh, that's why. This thing drawing aggro. Damn it! That would have, like, completely undercut its healing. Trying to do damage to these things. Yeah, I moved stuff around. Like, I gave, like, you know... I gotta transform, otherwise he's gonna stress out by not doing anything. But I got Holy Lance. I made sure I had another movement ability for Crusader.
Insidious fears.
Just in case. I should have done that differently, but it's fine. Frickin'. Get out of here. Jesus. Okay. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, I am staying strong. There we go. It's thematic. Light or art imitates life, or life imitates art, whichever direction you want to take it. I was gonna say that thing has dodge, so that's gonna be a problem, but we had to get rid of it somehow. Stop using... It's probably gonna miss.
There is comfort in company.
Try to do some stress healing to keep Miku calm. that's a real bad. Damn it. That really messed up the combat order. Come on! These things aren't that tough. It's just screwing everything up. We gotta... No. Ugh, damn it! Stop it! He's drawing aggro, so we can't kill them fast enough. There we go. Really strong crit. We gotta keep that up. I gotta hope that thing gets dazed. Try and let it to waste its turn.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
That thing is almost dead. Miku resolute even in beast form. Okay, this is coming together.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Yeah, I had to take that thing out. Okay, good. Noah deserves a good heal. I just bit my tongue a little bit. It's fine. Make it vulnerable to some damage. It's fine. Sorry, just paranoid about the audio. Like, if it desyncs in the middle of the boss fight, that's just how it is. I'm just trying to, like, avoid it, so at least, like, it's working most of the time. Okay, as poorly as that was going at first, like, okay, we're sitting pretty good now, actually. Oh no, she's actually really stressed. Yeah, I should have went for the kill shot, but I wanted to delay a little bit to try and do some, you know, do some stress healing. Wait. Gotta think here. I can't do another inspiring cry. Okay, I was trying to delay to try and do, like, get some stress healing on the Vestal. That's gonna be a problem.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know there was gonna be a second ingress, but now the mountain is there. Now obsession begins. What are we gonna fight? Let's find out.
The Nightmare Gate is revealed.
I know I've read on it before, but I do not remember. It was a long time ago when I first really got into Darkest Dungeon 2 when it came out. What do we got? Eyeballs. Okay. This is probably going to be a multi-phase thing. What do we got? They got pretty high blight resistance. That's going to be a problem, actually. So I don't want to use big bees. I feel like it's not going so bad. No, not at all. All right, we're just going to have to go hog right away. Noah probably with 2 kills right off the bat. they got weaker. They didn't die. What the? Yeah, what are those? Good question. I should look up what they're called. Invites? What is that now? Glower? Okay, they're really adding on debuffs. They grew back. Oh god. Oh god, Noah's really taking it. All eyes on Noah. Toxic. But now he's just like jacked up for the fight, I guess. I suppose I gotta look. Cluster of eyes. Copy all positive tokens? Huh. But what did they apply to? Enemies will focus on this hero. Remove with... Oh, man. Okay. So we gotta kill them in order to get eyes off of you. We're just gonna keep you healed up right away. So they focus. Okay. So they will not deviate. They resisted the blight. So they are a bullying team. And they will keep you debuffed. This is actually a big problem for our setup. They are smart. Yeah, you're the dangerous one. I need them to focus on you know, everyone else. If they die, you know, you get stronger. If you die, then we got a problem. That's a guaranteed kill. Because there's definitely a wave after this. This is only the beginning. It's growing back. They grow back as fast as we kill them. Oh boy. Yeah, Tiger I was worried would break, and she's got major healing, so if we want to buff her up again... Oh no. It resisted the fire. Yeah, this is a problem, because it's so hard just to, like, you know, weaken them. Yeah, she's in trouble. We're just gonna healing salve her, so she's fine. Yeah, when they go down a phase, they lose, like, some of the things that are attached to them. Yeah, that guy built up again, but he... Okay. And I don't want to use sepsis too fast, because that'll be a problem. Oh, I should have used Battle Heal. I made a mistake. No, no, we're fine. We're going to use Divine Grace on Noah. Man. I'm just just wondering what happens to that little one. Okay, so we really have to focus fire. Wait, no. Hold on. I see it there. It's a collapsed eye. It leaves a corpse behind. There's a chance it could come back still. At least that's what I'm assuming.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah, I may be doing attacks very inefficiently. Damn it! Oh wait, it's stunned. Okay. It dazed. It won't do anything. I'm just trying to take them out. I'm just trying to burn the bodies. I don't want to risk them coming back. Because I'm sure that's the thing.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay. I can't need him to revert. Yeah, I kind of need to start its next turn. Do I use Sepsis now? I got to. Yeah, we kind of need damage over the time to take effect, like... Okay, that was one of the moves that didn't make it grow back. Noah taking some hits, but it's fine. Maybe. Gonna try to reap. Death blow on one of them. That's good. Full heal on Noah. Keep our boy sprightly.
An interminable conflict.
Noah taking some hits, but it's fine. Maybe. Gonna try to reap. Death blow. Damn it! Audio desynced again. Hold on. We're gonna power through it, but Jesus Christ. I don't know why it's happening, and so early this time, too. Let's see. I should have known that would have missed. Happening, and so early this time. Okay.
Obsessions on shrinking gaze. Focus to point.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe, hold on. Who was still alive? We're fine for right now. It's a little dicey. Should I draw aggro? No. We gotta get a feel for this thing. We're still alive. We're fine for right now. It's a little dicey. Sorry, trying to listen. Trying to listen to my computer. Behold!
Hold fast. For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Man. Sorry, I'm trying to fiddle with the audio just to see if I can get it to, like, resync. Okay, it doesn't have that much blight resistance, so we can try applying blight. Limerence. Whoa!
Steady yourself.
That did a lot of damage. Oh, God.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Sorry, still trying to mess with the audio offset to see if I can maybe correct it a little bit. I should probably heal, but I want to deal damage, but it's got a barrier. Or I should de-stress, I should de-stress Miku. I gotta try and get rid of its barrier, but hey, high crit.
Through.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Resolute. Miku's still trying. I mean, Jesus, sorry. Like, the audio is so off. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm fiddling with stuff. I'm too distracted. I'm certainly not helping. Oh, there goes the Vestal. There goes our big source of healing, but the goal is to keep Noah alive. If anyone can... Noah's getting stronger with every death. So if anything happens to happen, we're not going to transform. We just need him to, like, throw up bile and try to, like, get as much poison as possible. Jesus Christ, that is such a huge hit.
Through adversity and affliction, the heart beats still.
I can't do my battle heal. Attack.
Steady yourself.
Again, sorry about the audio. Yeah, oop, I'm dead. Yes, I am. That's the second character technically named after you that died. The goal is to keep Noah alive. Yeah, Limerence again. 72 damage on a crit. $24. Look how much damage each swing is doing.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
I'm really worried. It's probably going to go first, and if it does certain... Damn it. Noah needs a turn. It really depends on what its next move is going to be. Death's Door, Sepsis, 47 points of damage. I almost think I should save it, but Noah's back in the game. I'm probably gone. Nope, not yet.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Jesus.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Let's see. Not that you need it, but... I should be looking up what some of these attacks do, but... There's a glimmer of hope. Yeah, I used my last sepsis. I maybe should have saved it. There I go. But... Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't attempt. No, no, no. No! Damn it! I got too cocky.
The thing is finally
Shit.
passed on.
There's still a chance. Noah was killing it. There's still a chance. Yes!
Blinded you to your blessings.
Oh, that was so close.
Dream of dissatisfaction.
Obsession purged. Miku, lone survivor.
Success, so long pursued, is rewarded only with
Eyes
creeping
up.
revelation.
Okay. What a close call. First obsession run, and it worked. Sucks about the audio delay, but it's fine. We got it in the end. Like, okay, Noah was really carrying it there. I maybe got a little too cocky there, but it ended up working. We did it. Yes. Like, okay. Even though you were my game plan, even though Noah was meant to be like the, like, if everyone else dies, doesn't matter. If Noah survives, that's all that matters. But I did things in the wrong order. I should have saved my last sepsis. But Bigby being the backup, Miku being the backup, applying that blight, the teamwork, that corruption, it just sunk into the eye, and it just rotted it from the inside out. And just having that last, like, bashing its head against the eyeball, ironically, was the carryover. There we go. Okay, Jesus.
Wisdom will help you choose a path. Resourcefulness will ensure you survive it.
Yeah, now we got like quite a lot of... we did it. That was a hell of a run. That was a long run. And I'm debating on what I want to do with the candles now. Like, I want to get more like items. Like, but I think after that, like, maybe we should get some, like, we should celebrate. We got to get some items. Miku was so enraged I died that they went berserk. Yeah, barely hanging on by a thread. It was literally the carryover. It's not just Miku. It was the residual healing, like, regeneration from Tiger. It still lasted another turn. That kept his head afloat. Like, that was a huge deal. Yeah, after that, like, I think we deserve some costumes. Let's just try Scourge. Let's get some pallets. Like, all for the Flagellant. The Flagellant, we're just going to get loads of weapons and designs. Okay, looks like we got all of their... Not that many, but still. Yeah, like, so many characters died on that run. But in the end, it still worked out. I want to spend the rest on... Okay, we got all of the... It wouldn't take that much. I just don't, you know... It's like, do I spend it on cosmetics or do I spend it on, like, items I can use in combat and, like, in the loot pool? So, that's what I'm debating on. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll splurge a little bit. I'm going to get as many costumes as I can. Because some of them are class-based for weapons and colors.
Variety. Superfluous for some, a necessity for others.
Mix of both? Maybe I should, but it's like, no, we're just going to focus. We're going to get, like, as many colors and everything we can for every character. Well, not every character, but, you know, we can max out a couple. Because if I buy a loads of trinkets with all that stuff, it's going to be, like, really messy to, like, sort all that. Let's get a bunch of runaway stuff. Okay, maybe we will spend the rest on, like, trinkets or something. Distance, okay. Again, it just adds stuff to the loot pool too, so then there's just, like, more chances for stuff to show up. Can be equipped with stain item equipped. So that could be good. Gain on hit, but max less health. That could still be pretty awesome.
Instruments will help us diagnose.
Ooh, interesting. That's cool. That's a mix and match. Okay. Yeah, that's all we can spend for right now. We got a few candles left over, but no big deal. Okay. All right. Sorry, that was a hell of a long run, and I don't know why the audio keeps desyncing, so it's bugging the hell out of me, but it's fine. It works out in the end. We still won. My first obsession run, and it was a success. That's a surprise. And now we can only go to ambition. I can't choose anything else. Okay, but yeah, there we go. Successful stream, successful run. Again, I spent the longest time getting, like, stuck on denial, and once I beat denial, and then, like, I had no luck getting through a repentance run, and now, back to back, 2 consecutive runs, I've beaten repentance and obsession, and still was fun, to be honest. Oh, hell yeah, no, this was great. Sorry, I'm ignoring all the lore that's happening to us right now, just because I'm so, like, ecstatic, and I know it's, like, really interesting stuff. I do know what the ending is like for this game, and it actually ends a lot more hopeful than the first one, but okay. No, that was still a really good run. Like, that was tense. Like, I made some mistakes early on. A lot of people died, but, like, it kind of balanced out. It wasn't such a threat because of that one trinket. And in the end, though, it worked out. So we pulled it off. So Noah, badass. Like, you may not have gotten the final shot, but you are the one who carried the team. So thank you for swinging by. Thank you for fighting so hard. You've been awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at... Yeah, let's look at the color palette. Yeah, we got all the color palettes and weapons. I kind of wish there was more customization. A darker look, examine it. They're all based on the Maniac. They're kind of... Yeah, no, it's got like a red sash. That actually has like a nice touch to it. This is because my divine presence gave you luck. Apparently, Scourge, a little spotty and green. I kind of wish there was like a little bit more variation in the color palettes, but it's fine. Weapon types. Ooh, I like that. That looks, you know, like these diseased, like curved spike balls. That one, ooh, it looks like a rope, and like, it looks like you know, when I always... Flagellant shall now always be named Noah. The thing is, it resets. Like, yeah, everyone's got their default name. If you name your character, it resets every round. But, you know, we'll keep that in mind. Noah will definitely continue on. I just gotta do it every time. But I like that. It looks like bundles of thorns. Big blocks of, like... Yeah, those are cool. Different colors and different variations. Yeah, let's look at... the abominations. Whoops. Fiend, like a slight tinge of white in the hair. That actually would be perfect for snow. Yeah, again, the color variations are a little bit slight just because like of the darker tone, but it works out. Yeah, and like different padlocks. That looks like he's got a bike lock. Miku the goat. Yep, Miku is the one finishing off. Oh, he's got keys in this one. That's cute. Unchained. How perfect. Yeah, he's got keys in the Unchained build. That's great. Crusader. Crusader's my main. Or one of them. You know, Flagellant is definitely, like, so brutal. Aggressor. I already had that one. Banneret. Nice and, like, bright. Templar, a little darker. He said no to death. He pulled it off. Like, that was so close. If I were to die, you know, dying and failing comes with the territory. But man, when we were that close to the win, that would have been brutal. Ooh, aggressor. I like that. I kind of like the little blades and the curved blades in the middle of the actual full blade. Banneret, that looks cool. Templar. Oh, I like that it's actually kind of a square blade. Like, it already looks busted. I like that. And his origin skin when he was a humble farmer. Who else did we get? The Runaway. Yeah, because I only had the red. I kind of like this, like, little blue tinge. Survivor, kind of a brownish. Again, the color palettes are slight, but I think the coolest thing is the weapon differences. Ooh, I like that. I like that it's a bat. Like, Arsonist, and it's a, like, kind of like a bat-like weapon. Otherwise, like, a curved poker, that's cool. Survivor, it's all, like, more, like, sharp. That looks like a fence post. And I like this. It's curved, but I kind of wish it still had, like, the, like, red tint, but it's blue. Yeah, I think that's all the characters we bought. Like, we can go, since we're just finagling here, the audio delay isn't mattering too much here. But yeah, I like the surgeon look, like the black and white plague doctor look with the infernal. It's kind of like a cleaner blade. I gotta get more color palettes. I really haven't. Again, like, I love the cosmetics, like, even the slight variations. Like, that little Night Swarm knife is so cool in pouch. It's just like, you know, why not get the blue one looks like a witch thing? Yeah, kinda. It looks cool. But, you know, it's like, should I get costumes or should I get, like, things that go to the loot pool or passive bonuses that affect characters permanently and stuff like that? So it's kind of like up in the air, but still it's cool. Yeah, I like this. Like, his blade has, like, a slight curve to it. Little, you know, convict, you know, highwayman. Man-at-Arms, I gotta use Man-at-Arms more. He's like Flagellant. I gotta put them on a team because they would work so well together. Yeah, it's hard to see because he's like down, but like the shield and ball look really cool. I like his origin look, like so regal, so fancy looking. No one can resist cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Infernal look for the, that was one of the DLCs, the Infernal pack for Hellion. Yeah, I like this, like the big, like, squared off blade, but that looks cool, just like a brutal axe. And I really like her, like, short hair look, you know. Hellion's got everything I want in a woman, just like the super long mane of hair or the super short, like, you know, like spiky ponytail. It's cute. Yeah, Jester. I should have got more stuff for Jester, but I probably would have spent more on him if we had more, because I didn't think we'd be able to get every item with the candles we had left. Leper was one of my favorites in the first game, and I don't use him all that much. I like that. He's got, like, prayer beads wrapped around his sword. I want the Infernal pack. It was only like $5. I think it's worth it to support the devs, because they have hinted at, Red Hook has hinted at that, like, they are going to drop, like, another big, like, more expansions, more characters sometime later this year. They've only teased at a further roadmap, but they're even hiring, for, like, or, you know, 3D art assets and stuff like that. So they could also be working on, like, the next major project or something too. Yeah, I like that Infernal one with, like, the upside down, like, Cthulian skull. I like Scholar, like, you know, Scholar Occultist. Infernal Jester is so good, yeah. Vestal we need more in. Ooh, I like that mace, though. Like, the mace is just, like, all, like, even, like, gnarlier, and, like, the book. The Infernal. I like how simple the Infernal is. Like, that gap in there looks cool. And little saintly Vestal. Yeah, the Duelist, I gotta play as the Duelist more. Duelist died very early on in my run from the other day, my successful Repentance run. So, yeah, like, I want to play as Duelist more. She's just kind of, like, weird and complicated to, like, really make the most out of her effects. Okay, but yeah, we kind of got it all figured out. I was gonna say... Hold on. Does... Yeah, like, certain characters, they've got badges. Some of the characters have badges for, like, beating certain tasks, it looks like. So, you know, Bigby, or, you know, yeah, Miku, Bigby, is the only one who's got the badges from, like, completing an Obsession run. I don't even know how to play her. She's weird. It's like, you gotta keep mixing up her abilities. Like, have you played Expedition 33? It's almost kind of like that, where, like, you had Mayel with, like, the different fencing stances, but like that, but in, like, you know, it's kind of like that, where, you know, you go into different stances by doing certain abilities, and then that amplifies other abilities by being in a certain stance. So it's weird. It's just sort of like, she takes a lot of setup, and she's really fragile. So it's like, you really need to have, like, support on her. Like... Maybe she could be main DPS, but everyone else has to be, like, supporting her, you know, in the background. So, Duelist I gotta figure out. Duelist I gotta play more with. Man-at-Arms I gotta play more with. Highwayman I gotta play more with. Sounds complicated. A little bit. That's why she's kind of, like, hard to, figure out. Honestly... What I want the Shield Breaker from the first game back. Shield Breaker was one of my favorites in the first game as part of the DLC. I loved her. I like her aesthetic, her, like, abilities. I thought she was great. But, okay. I think that's good for now. Like, trust me, as much as I want to start, like, I might have to do some runs on my own just to, like, build up and get some more stuff. But no, these have been really good streams the last couple of days on my time off. And yeah, that Obsession run went great. And so, yeah, like, in the end, it paid off. So, yeah, like... You know, sorry it took you a bit for us to organize how you joining a stream, Noah, but thank you for swinging by. This was a lot of fun. You definitely carried the team. You were definitely the motivating force behind, like, this run going so well, and it just worked out. Like, you may have... A lot of friends died in the end, but you kept pushing through, and that inspiration carried on to your own comrades. Like, I kept you alive. Even though we both died in the end, one of your allies was, like, pushing through, inspired by you to keep going despite all the pain, the anguish, and the death. So, good job. All right. Whew. Sorry, that was a long one, but there we go. Oh. Again, I gotta figure out what's going on with the audio desyncing issues. We prevailed as expected. No problem. It was fun, and I'm glad I was able to be here. Yep, thank you for being here. I know you've had a lot of, like, you've been really busy. Everyone's been really busy. But thanks for swinging by. So, I've not really played much of Kingdoms. I gotta check that out. Where, yeah, I gotta, like, this kind of, like... I gotta play more of the Kingdoms DLC, because they brought, like, Crimson Court enemies back. You know, I gotta figure this out. Noah lives, you know, technically he didn't live, but he did motivate the final, you know, he did motivate the final, like, strike. But yeah, I gotta play Kingdoms more, because this seems like such an interesting thing with, like, the different builds and setups. This would be better off for, like, one-offs than trying to do, like, the main route streams, but, oh, Kingdoms? Have you not seen this? Yeah, this was part of a, no, wait, was it a free expansion? I don't remember. But basically, the Kingdoms expansion, the DLC, whoops, hold on, the Kingdoms DLC, it's kind of like a board game version. It's kind of closer to Darkest Dungeon 1, where, you know, it's kind of like a singular campaign. So you got, like, different maps, customizable difficulty, and, you know, you basically have to, like, finish and beat, like, the main boss of the run within a couple of days, or within a set amount of time, and there's, like, loads of difficulty variations and everything. I've not played it much. I've not done a run, but apparently it's really fun. It's just kind of like a, you know, quick run through of the game. Hold on. I can pop it on real quick. It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon board game, I think. Which I remember they were kickstarting at one point, but I think there were some issues. Oh, that's right. We got to go through like a whole thing. But yeah, Kingdoms is kind of like, yeah, the Kingdom view. Yeah, it's kind of like a board game version where you just kind of like go through. It's kind of more like the roguelike version of Darkest Dungeon, like on the first game, where it's just kind of like this one short, like continuous campaign. Yeah, this one would probably be smarter to stream because it's like it's more contained. But you know, I like the base game, and they also have unique enemy types and factions that are unique to this run, and I think like special quests and other stuff like that. So yeah, Kingdoms I gotta check out more, but that would be fun to stream. Okay.
When you are ready.
But yeah,
this rutted roadway.
I think we're gonna wrap up for now. But thank you again for tolerating the audio issues for me like starting and stopping the stream over and over again. But this was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to like figure this out again. Am I gonna have a? I'll play a bit on my own to like build up some like new materials and stuff like that. But that was a great run. Base game is still peak though. Yeah. But it's cool that they just add like a whole other mode. And I think that's what they were mostly working on, like in like last year's worth of expansions. But you know, again, Red Hook is apparently working on some new stuff already. So you know, there's probably more to come, like maybe even pretty soon here. But I guess we will see what the future holds. Okay, I'll wrap it up. I could just keep doing you know, just chatting stream and keep it going, but I think we'll wrap it up for right now. But we made a lot of progress. So. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you had a good day. Hopefully all that tension, this did make it a chill Darkest Dungeon 2 stream. And you're able to relax. And, you know, we probably both have busy work weeks coming up here. I got an extra early morning tomorrow. And I'm just like, you know, I'm just going. It's going to be a really busy work week for me. But in the end, it works out. So, yeah. If it helped my stress go down for the weekend... so thank you for the amazing stream and indulging me. Yep, thank you for swinging by, and we will catch you guys later. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching. Oh, wait, I should put... Hold on. I should put the boy right up in your face. You know? I keep looking over at, like, the screen, trying to, like, getting straight on, but just sort of like, no, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for swinging by. The mic is off mic, so it's not really registering. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, and we will catch you later. Mwah. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.